So, oh, there we go. Now we're better. Here's a question.
What
You
happened?
just said to me, I'm resubbing to World of Warcraft.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
You said a thing, and now you gotta back that up.
What?
Are you a WoW person?
I mean,
do you like raid?
What a dumb sentence.
It's so dumb. It's like you don't even understand what raiding is.
Yeah,
you're such a fucking WoW casual. Wow,
everybody raids.
You have no idea. Raiding is like intrinsic to the point of the whole fucking game. It's not. It's a really dumb question to ask.
I hate you. You're getting all panini pressed on me right now. You're getting your balls panini pressed about World of Warcraft.
I am. It's true.
Okay, wait. What do you want to know? Do I raid? Yeah, I raid. Yeah.
Yeah, I raid.
Yeah, I was in a guild. I was in a guild once.
Yeah.
I was in a guild.
That's fascinating. I've just had no idea.
Yeah. I'm a casual player and I like to play by myself. And so it's hard to play World of Warcraft because all the end game stuff you can't do by yourself.
No. That's what I hated about Destiny. All the like really crazy stuff, you have to be with other people to play.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't like other people.
I think World of Warcraft is coming out with a new
solo mode, empty world mode.
Yeah.
Never meet another soul mode.
I fucking wish. No, it has I think it's coming out with a new expansion. It's new expansion time.
Yeah.
Are we playing the game yet?
We are now. Don't be this person. Don't be trash.
It's called Andy, it's called the Shadowlands.
Yeah. It's gotta be this one. Hey, remember we made it to disc 2 last time?
Yeah, I do actually.
Let's look at the mission log. We don't want to actually read it, but yeah. Snowfield, Sniper Wolf. That's right. We killed Sniper Wolf, and oh my God, look at the misspelling of snake. Sanek.
This game's a treasure. Game's a treasure.
Sodil Sanek.
This game's a fucking treasure.
The misspelled snake.
Just.
Oh Jesus. Okay, so you remember how Otacon like strangely had Stockholm syndrome for Sniper Wolf?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I love her. And then she died. Yeah, I don't know. That's what happened. We made it through the big snowfield. I now have box C. So I have cardboard box C. And here we are. Also, I have no idea. This is the part of the game I've played the least. So this might be really dumb for this session. There's a possibility we beat the game today. There's a possibility that we definitely don't. There's like 4 bosses that I have to beat if I'm going to beat the game today. Let's get a
Super Mario come out next Tuesday?
I don't know.
Is it Tuesday or Friday?
I really got to look into that.
I'm gonna Google.
Okay, Google.
Paper Mario, sorry to snake
look,
again.
We are back in a stealth section. Uh-oh.
July 17th. It's next Friday.
Okay, there. That guy is walking to me now. Oh dear. Hey, remember when this game was about stealth and not like throwing grenades in a tank?
Hey, we're playing 2 games about stealth right now.
We are. Oh my God.
Do you think in this one we're gonna run through a hospital too?
Absolutely, we won't. Okay, so what's over?
Hey Andy, do you think in this game that you've clearly played a dozen times this random thing happened?
Hey Andy, what do you think? Oh, that's right. And there's this big like moving thing. God, this section is weird. Important to remember, though, and you will realize how important this is. This area is very hot. Remember that for the future.
I hate that. That guy looks like he's from Monsters, Inc.
It's a code whatever. Okay.
2390.
Yeah, thanks for that. Nerd.
You're a nerd. You're a trash nerd.
You go ahead. You go ahead and prove that.
I prove that you're a nerd. Roll 400 hours of video of Andy talking about speaking Japanese.
You see how I deftly crouched under that thing? Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. As long as you saw how dope I was just now. Hey, Trilo. What's going on?
Trilo. Hey. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm sorry.
Hey, Trilo. Oh, shit. Okay, well, I was really dope. I was really dope.
God.
I am no longer dope.
Hide. You have to hide.
No, I have to kill several people first.
Your radio station is going crazy up in the top.
Oh, fuck you.
Why didn't you get in the... Wait, why didn't you get in the box?
I will get in the box. And it's because I thought of it.
What's that?
It's not anything. It's just a box. Fuck you.
Is that a box that smelled like piss? Did he push the box off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Oh, Trilo game. I took a lot of depression naps last week.
Shit. How many dudes are there?
I don't think it ends. It's never ending.
Don't be like that.
C-Box B! Don't you need C-Box C?
Yeah. Okay, they're not going to find me down here, surely. Surely they won't find me. That's what I'm talking about.
Good job.
All right. Well, I killed a lot of people, and well, at least I have 4 rations, so, you know.
What's a lot of people? Like, what's the difference between killing a lot of people and not a lot of people?
Philosophically? Depends on your school of thought. It's a real trolley problem situation.
I don't think the trolley problem is very hard. I think you kill one person.
It's just a box.
Instead of 5. It depends. If there's a racist in the 5 people, you kill that one.
Get out of the way.
Oh, you son of a...
Andy, you're so bad at this game.
Look. Listen.
I heard you.
You didn't hear anything.
What's that?
Do.
Fuck. This is never going to keep working. Okay, well, I picked up a ration. I'm going to murder my way out of here. Just like the real Solid Snake would do.
I'm gonna murder my way out of this situation. Record scratch. Hi, this is me.
I bet you're wondering how I got here.
You were wondering how I got it. Now it's the Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Yes, nobody find me. Yes. This is peak stealth video gaming.
Andy, do you remember the Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
I loved that movie, and we saw it
Remember
together.
how it started like that? It started like that.
Oh, this is the very hot room.
That was like 6 months ago.
You're not wrong. It did start exactly like that.
Wasn't that like 6 months ago?
Ow, bitch. It was a while ago. It was definitely like 6 months ago.
We were so young then. So naive to the ways of the world.
Wait a minute. What's over here?
What the hell is this? Secrets?
Oh. Are those cameras? They are. I'm gonna chuck one of these.
A little chaffy.
Oh, I can't do it while I'm laying down.
C to the H to the A to the F to the F to the G.
Okay. What are these secrets? Body armor. You better believe it. Stinger missiles, chaff grenades, stinger missiles. Thank goodness I came down here.
Oh my god.
Bye.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you. Also, let's just eat a ration and see what this body armor is all about.
You should equip it.
Reduces damage on bullet impact. That's fun. Oh yeah, of course you have to equip it.
Stupid.
And more Nikita. All right. They are getting me ready. This must be somewhat of a boss fountain.
What?
All right.
Is it?
I think we need this out, though. We got to go through a door.
Who are you going to kill?
Ooh, what is this place? I remember this place. You know what this is? This is one of those classic, impossibly long diagonal elevators.
Those are my favorite.
Let's actually get that FAMAS out, because I think it's going to be more helpful. More FAMAS bullets. Love it. Love it. What else we got? Yes, goodies.
Sorry.
You apologize. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Guess what, though? We have to ride this elevator more than once. Unfortunately.
Why? Why?
Because Metal Gear Solid Disc 2 is the king of backtrack.
Metal Gear Solid does too.
Disc 2.
Oh no! Demon camera! Why is it doing this?
Shane's having his own little Doki Doki Literature Club glitch out moment right now. This is all because you use this weird software to blur your background. Bye, Shane.
That's literally not why.
Yes, it is.
That's not why. No, it's not. And it's not a weird software.
I know, but it's so funny. You glitch out. Demon Eyes here saying demon camera. It's perfect. Okay, it's time to. Oh, I thought I was one of the bad guys. Oh shit! I was just trying to equip my ration. Well, let's see what continue
Oh shit!
does.
I died. Ugh.
Oh, shut up, demon camera. Ignore Shane's ghost voice. Yeah, I have to go back to the to Discord real fast so that it recognizes that your camera's back. And there.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that. I was gonna fuck it up.
No, it's all right. We're fixed. All right.
Maybe my cat chewed the cord.
Yeah, let's all blame it on Seymour, the cutest of us. I bet it's the cute one's problem.
It is.
All right.
Do you think Seymour's a mummy?
Do I what? We're gonna wear the body
You know that
armor.
show? You know that show, How to Care for a Mummy? Do you think
How
Seymour's
to keep a mummy? Thank you
Yeah,
very
whichever.
much. All right, we're skipping that cutscene. If I can, and I can. I'm wearing the body armor, but apparently didn't have the FAMAS equipped. What the hell?
I mean, I don't have to have my background blurred.
Oh my god.
I just didn't want to show off all of my playbills and stuff, so.
This is ridiculous.
Are you dead again?
The auto aim is trash. You dropped a ration though, right? Nope, FAMAS bullets. Okay, well, we're gonna eat one.
Hey, is this game made by Capcom?
No, it's Konami.
Hmm.
Okay, 3 random guys that took absurd amounts of bullets. And here we go. We're moving
Wait,
on.
is Konami the one that made Contra? Did they make Contra?
They did, yes.
So there's some of the same sound effects in this game.
Probably. What the dick is that? There's a gun camera, isn't there? Yup. Can I, like...
Boop, 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 boop,
No. We're just gonna... Bloop. And away we go.
Run.
Oh, right.
Andy, run. Run.
Shane? Oh, my God. What is that?
Why did you do that?
Oh, please. Oh, and it's jamming, so I can't even detect the mines. So, you know what? We're just gonna crawl. I'm gonna take a look and see if there's anything worth picking up. There is. All right, we're gonna crawl our way to the ration, past the claymores that definitely would have tried to kill me. Oh my God, there's so many claymores.
Remember when you got blown up?
Yes.
Just now?
I don't know what that is, but I'm not going for it.
No, go get it.
No.
Why
Fine.
not?
Fine, Shane. You want me to do this? I'm Solid Snake, and I love when my belly touches the ground. I love a cold belly.
Metal belly. See, you needed those.
I'm not going to deny that I like having as many bullets as I can. All right. Also, we're going to eat one of those that I just picked up. And we are now on another elevator because life is hard. More dudes?
On our way to Papa Crease.
No, Papa Crease isn't here.
No, he's definitely at the bottom of the elevator. He's at the bottom of the shaft.
Oh, no, there's no dudes. It's just ominous crows. Ominous ravens, if you will.
Are you going to fight the shaman?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
So stupid.
Vulcan Raven is at the bottom of this funicular.
Vulcan Raven, like this kind?
No, no.
This kind Vulcan?
Okay, what do we got here? Snake.
I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about
Cool.
her?
Is this conversation secure?
Well, everyone's listening
No.
to all of our
No, it's
conversations,
not.
so...
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI.
I know everyone in the FBI, and I asked them, and they've never heard of
Investigate the
Naomi.
Mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It
It's
was
all
a
fake.
big lie.
It was all fake news.
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied.
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on.
That rhyme,
even a
that was a
high
little
school
poem.
student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say
Yeah.
her father was Japanese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, back then there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet.
Listen to him just,
They
like,
first started
doing this
in
whole argument on his
1960
own. Snake doesn't
in
even fucking
Chicago,
care.
Not New
Yeah.
York. But you heard Chicago. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja. Too many strange things are happening.
There's nothing that's not better if you
Saying
throw in
Naomi
that
was
ninja into the middle of the list.
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Especially with that like voice acting comma where he was like ninja.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
Ah,
be careful.
be careful. Yeah, you
Okay.
got it, Cam Clark. Let's do
Thanks,
this.
Kratos.
Don't overdo it.
Is that the Deathly Hollow symbol?
I was thinking the same thing. Oh. Hey, worth noting, the area we're about to be going into is really cold. Look at this stuff they're giving me. C4 and Nikita. And a ration. Okay. Boom. Let's get in there. And in fact,
Is it cold, Andy?
it's cold. Do I want... Let's have the Stinger out. I don't remember how to do this fight, but I'm pretty sure missiles or explosives are a big part of it.
I feel like missiles and/or explosives would be a big part of any fight.
You would think. And then there's these random dudes standing on a bridge who take 6 missiles to the face, and you're like, I guess missiles weren't the solution to this problem.
This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends?
Is this the guy who was in the tanks?
Yeah.
They agree.
You hear them saying, yes, yes.
People think they're simply returning to the natural world. That
How
which is
dare
no
you.
longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the only on one tank. Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
You're a real big daddy.
Ooh. Ooh.
Tight fit for a
Hey.
big boy.
Penny.
The ravens and I were tested by of men.
That's such
Judgment
ridiculous.
has
Oh, no.
decided. The ravens say you are a true warrior.
Why is this guy so into me?
Am I hallucinating?
Or you, I guess. Us.
I don't know.
I can't move.
The raven
He's a
has
shaman.
put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Ah, your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and
What?
Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy ancestor.
Fucking game.
You live in Alaska too. You know of the world Eskimo people Olympics.
Yeah, I know it. Must be a real threat in the muck duck eating contest.
Yes,
my God.
you're right.
You're right, I
There
fucking
is
love
another
muck
event
ducks.
that I- It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
Also, sometimes an ear gets ripped off.
The form is different, but the spirit is the same.
We'll do the
Rejoice,
ear pull, but with guns.
It will be a glorious battle.
Yeah, for real.
This isn't glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if there's iron in your words.
Oh. Oh, man.
Snake, do you want to pull my gun?
Oh, God.
Hey, Andy, you got shot.
Will you just not? I recognize that.
Hey, Andy, where are you going?
I need him to walk somewhere where I can fire a Stinger missile at him.
Why don't you use the Nikita and turn around the corners and shit?
I certainly can do that. I just have to get him from behind, I think. Yeah, because he blows it up. Well, I still got him that time.
Yeah, that still hurt him.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Oops. Oops. Well, that sucked.
Oh, that was a bad shot.
Will you not
No.
be that person?
No
Oops.
mercy. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going?
I forgot which way I needed to go. Oh God, and I didn't hit the. Did not make that a right angle.
Andy!
Shane. I don't know
What
what
are you
just
even
happened.
doing? I think this is an easy fight. I think this is secretly an easy fight.
Where is he? Got him. Oops. Wow, I fired that the wrong direction. He's gonna see me.
What are his different phases?
I don't know. He doesn't really have
Where are you going?
phases. To him. From behind. It's tough when you for sure have no idea where he is. You know what I mean? Oops.
When his little...
Well,
when
'cause-
his sight triangle disappears?
Because all I can see... I don't know. It's a toughie. Oh my god. Okay, well I don't know where to go yet. But this is
Okay.
going to be
Oh,
one
shit.
of those... Come
You
on.
can do it!
Where are you? Nope, he saw me.
Damn
Also, I'm almost in danger. Yeah, okay, there he is.
Holy poop nugs.
I think he's running now. I don't want to get hit. Yeah, I got hit that time.
Oh no!
Yeah, so his phases, I guess, are getting faster. I think I'm gonna switch to the Stinger. Because I can keep track of him.
The Inuit and the Japanese are cousins. Do you also like ravens?
Oops. Fuck.
Do you like the birds?
Wait, where are you going? It's fine, I guess. Oh, he's over there. Oh, I didn't get him.
Oof.
He shot it. Oh, fuck.
Woof.
Yeah, so this is a tough one. The other option is I can drop C4 and detonate it, or like claymores that I've picked up. So I can try a couple of those things too. Come on around a corner. Yeah.
Nice. Good job. Good jobin. Oh shit.
Damn. All right, we are officially switching a bit to the Claymore option. I don't know where he's gonna come. Yeah, come that way. Yeah, you idiot. Yeah, you idiot. Come around this way.
You're so rude to him.
What? I'm not rude. He's trying to kill me.
You keep calling him an idiot, though. He's not an idiot.
I'm gonna drop another one here. I got plenty of claymores. I picked up a lot.
Yeah, as long as you don't run into him.
There he goes. Bam.
Hey, good job.
Thank you.
First try.
First try.
That means it's easy.
It is easy.
Just as the boss said,
I mean, it's easy to fuck up too, but
my existence, which is no longer needed in this world.
oh, hey.
I like his.
Remember when these guys get beaten? They have these absurdly long cutscenes talking about stuff.
My spirit
Yeah.
Hope you got a drink.
my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that
Oh, they're gonna eat him.
I will return to Mother Earth who bore me.
Mama who bore me.
No.
I will be
Absolutely not.
watching you. Understand?
No.
You can't. No Broadway today?
No, we can't do that Broadway because I'm mad I never got to be in it and I'm old now.
Take this security card. It will open that door.
We could do a version of it with older people called like Autumn Awakening
Which was not created
for
by
people in
me.
sort of the
God.
twilight years of their life,
You and
like you.
Spring menopause.
you are from another world. A world that I do not wish
Yeah.
to know.
That's rude.
Go
That's fucking
and
rude.
battle with him.
All right, he wants me to fight Liquid Snake.
We could still do that show. You just to cast everyone in the same age range.
The
Yeah.
man who
Yeah.
So you couldn't have any like real babies in it, or else everyone would look old compared to them.
Also, you
But
can't
if
do
everyone
a mix
is-
because then people have to like make out and be weird, and then you got like
Yeah.
an 18-year-old and a 35-year-old, and nobody likes looking at that.
Yeah.
Well, I
No.
don't know that nobody likes it, but we shouldn't like looking at it.
No. Well, not in that situation.
was decoy octopus. A member of the Fox
Maybe if we're
Not
talking
in
about it, like
Spring
the big
Awakening.
mirror I have installed above my bed, you know.
Okay. You fucking trash. Okay.
He copied his subjects down to
Listen.
blood.
Oh yeah, okay, so this is important info. This is Decoy Octopus.
Is it?
Chief's blood and took it into himself.
Who is it?
But
So
he
that's
wasn't able to deceive the angel of death.
Yeah, so what happened here is that when we met the DARPA chief in that jail cell, it was actually Decoy Octopus.
Okay.
Why go to so much trouble?
Yeah.
Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself. Snake.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Austin.
Yep. Glee was trash also, though. And anyone can argue with me about that, and I'll still have the same opinion.
Trying to say.
The path you walk
Glee was purely for entertainment purposes.
It was also awful.
is paved with the corpses.
No one is arguing that point, Andy.
Then it failed at entertaining.
Awful things entertain people. That is the unfortunate world we live in.
Yeah, and I'm going to rail against that for the rest of my life, but, you know.
Andy's gonna be 75 years old being like,
Reality
"Fucking
TV!
Glee came out. Everyone was so into Glee. And that fucking show on MTV called Next."
Oh, getting a phone call.
Do you remember that show? I
Yes.
wish I was on that show. I would be on Next so fast.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi? Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap.
In the middle of the mission, she's just kind of taking a nap.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's
Maybe we
siesta.
better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
Ba-ba-bum.
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter.
You know what else
or
about
I
her
should
fishy?
say, there
No,
was one.
no,
But
no,
she's
no, no,
not
no.
The woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere
No, no, no.
in the Middle East.
What? No,
Naomi
what?
must have somehow obtained
I don't
her
want to
Her
hear what
family-
you're...
papers.
Her family lineage, Andy. What do you think I was gonna
She
say?
must be some kind of spy.
a spy.
He really did that ...
Yes.
in there.
Maybe she's been sent to
Some kind
sabotage
of
this operation.
Are
Spy.
you saying she's
Mhm.
with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a
Fox
part in the
News?
uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group. It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest.
What?
She's betrayed us.
Place her under
She needs
arrest.
to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If
Uh-oh.
she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this
Maybe
have
all of
anything
them.
to do with the mysterious deaths of the
She
DARPA
sucked
chief
my
and the Architect
dick.
president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give
Mm-hmm.
me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Is she a
Hurry then.
catfish?
We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
Yeah, she catfished the
understand.
government.
Snake, give me some time.
Don't we all?
How many times left for you?
Okay. So shady
Wait,
stuff's going on.
I'm sorry, but considering the naming conventions of the villains in this game, Government Catfish should have been one of them.
Oh my god, yes. Okay, we got a lot of missiles and stuff. Which is good, because
Or
I
like-
used a lot of missiles. Oh,
Ballistic
ration.
Wombat.
Oh, I like Ballistic Wombat. I'd have a beer with Ballistic Wombat.
Yeah.
Okay. We gotta leave now. I have a level 7 card. My rations are frozen
Oh, it's cold.
because it's cold in here. Which is stupid. This game is dumb. But anyway.
Are they thawed yet?
Look at all those guns, Shane.
How long does it take for your rations to thaw?
I don't even remember.
How long does it take for your rations to thaw? Oh my god.
Well, this is Dark Souls now. Pretty sure the continue is gonna... 30 seconds in the microwave. Thanks, Austin. Thanks for that.
You just got trolled so hard.
All right, we got to run through the absurd amount of guns into the next round.
This is America. America.
Okay. Let's get our gun out. Check it out, Shane.
You found Metal Gear?
Metal Gear.
Wow.
We finally made it.
Gundam.
Oh. Why was I losing life? Is it because like the water's cold?
It's either because it's cold or it's poison.
Poison water to protect the famous the poison moat to protect our Metal Gear. Yes, the perfect measure.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place?
Quahoon. It's poisoned water.
It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do
Yeah.
you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards. Nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now.
I thought he was going to say I'm in the computer.
Private files.
Baker's files. Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
The files are in the computer.
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Yeah.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
Hack that shit,
counting on
Otacon. Okay, here we go. We're climbing up a ladder.
Don't worry about me, Snake. I'm an otaku.
Yeah, there's like no one around, which is very strange. Okay, I climbed the ladder. There's another ladder there. Oh, bullets. Come on. Oh, another phone call. Gotta love them.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got
It's
past
been
the
30
third
seconds.
security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm dead. Stop it. Trash boy.
Can I climb on this? Not yet, or not now. Oh, I can. Fun. I don't know that I want to do that. I'm gonna look around.
Snake, you climbed on top of Metal Gear.
Where am I even going? Whatever, I'll find out. Worst that could happen is I die. They're giving me a lot of stuff. Nice. What do you think I'm going to have to use all these missiles for, Shane? Oh!
Snake, I did it.
All right.
Security?
Bingo.
Great. So what do you got?
That's a
Access the
bingo.
confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
Well, then why
That's
did you
what I need to
call?
know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty
Oh.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's
Tell me,
a
Otacon.
stealth weapon.
It won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a
I guess so.
Railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally
Terrifying.
impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
We learned
Fun.
a lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm always listening, Snake.
I'm listening.
If one of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know
That already happened.
you changed, Colonel?
I won't.
The UN
make
already
any
hates
excuses.
us. Bye.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah,
Mhm,
that's
mhm,
why they were
mhm.
conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What?
Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
It's
So
bad
you
news.
think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
All right.
He was like, ticka, 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 ticka. All right, I'm in.
But I haven't looked at anything yet.
So- Yeah, it was movie hacking. Is what that was.
Okay. Oh shit. There's a person.
What was that noise?
No noise. I love how he can't see me.
Nobody in here but us boxes.
I should be in the box.
What was that noise?
Nothing. I'm just a
C-box
box.
C. Oh my god. Kill him. Bye.
I heard something.
Where do you come from?
Ah. Trash.
I heard something.
Oh, Andy.
Hold on. Let's get on the phone call real quick.
Snake?
Did you find it?
No, I haven't found out about the override system yet. But I found Baker's
Oh,
ulterior motive.
Glitch mode.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks
I
like
paid
there was even some
far
talk
too
of a
much for this
hostile
webcam for it to
takeover.
glitch.
Everyone's fighting on this project, I guess.
It looks like we
That's
were paying a lot of
frustrating.
bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit
I
longer.
see. I don't fucking care.
Where'd he go?
Ah, you're so close.
What's that?
Literally nothing. Just a box. Yes. Bye. Bye. Oh, I love your new look, Shane.
All right. I'm going to unplug it, plug it back in.
Did we ever call him the Diaper Chief? Because that's pretty funny. It is funny.
Diaper Chief is a good one.
Okay, I think I gotta go in this room. Meanwhile, Shane looks like a fucking computer virus. Oh, look. Big baddies.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The
I'm
new target
dying.
is Locknor, China.
What, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Gurlukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb.
Ah, Mr.
dropped on your
Gurlukovich.
motherland, right?
Liquid. But why?
Oh.
There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a
Yeah.
nuclear test site.
I just lost your lappy.
I know.
If we nuke a major population center,
Was that on
the
purpose?
game's over.
No.
But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top
How
secret talks
fun.
between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes.
These
Whenever
guys are playing
countries
some
hear about
weird,
this new weapon,
you
they'll
know,
all want to contact us.
horrifyingly large.
Washington won't be very happy when we start selling
global
their own
chess.
system to the highest
Mhm.
bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion.
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Foxdie vaccine in our demands.
Foxdie.
Oh, hey, I'm back.
Foxdie
Killed
vaccine.
Octopus and the Armstech president.
Liquid.
So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood.
Bad Moon Arcanine, my husbando.
We're still
See.
experimental, and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
Yo tambien.
Have you heard from your friend?
I like that you
Colonel
went to
Sergei
Spanish.
Gurlukovich at the Spetsnaz?
This is the longest
He
cutscene.
still has doubts
That's not
about
true,
the
but
ability
still.
of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's.
We had enough time to fix the webcam. Worked out.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower,
Yeah, so
they need to
they're
reinforce a nuclear
they're trying to
arsenal.
sell it to this Russian guy named Gurlukovich.
Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Gurlukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
He's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got
Liquid
the
Snake
powers
is Solid Snake's nobody, right?
If we join forces,
That's
we could
that's what this game is.
here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brain.
Yeah, and all the genome soldiers are heartless.
I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would
This is literally the same game as Kingdom Hearts. You can't tell me any different.
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in.
I literally don't care what you say.
Still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Gurlukovich's forces.
A lie.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear
Don't look at me, Andy.
warhead
Stop it.
invisible to life. And on top of that, this base is
If
full of
Liquid is
special
Xemnas, then I
nuclear
love him even more.
Once we get the DNA and the money, the
God.
world will
I
be
can't with that
ours.
sentence.
Gurlukovich.
Now I have no interest in the revival
so
of
good.
Russia.
That's
You're
so
not thinking
funny.
of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today,
Call this place Outer
Outer
Heaven.
Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
The boss. You're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Armstech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good.
Good.
No one can stop Metal Gear now.
What should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
They think she's his niece too. They think her story is real too.
Snake.
About Meryl?
Baker's top secret files.
Great.
Oh, were they talking about Meryl? They were
Yeah,
talking about
they
that
were
as
talking
well?
about Meryl, not Naomi.
Oh, okay. JK.
Deactivate them.
Okay, you see the override system that the president was talking about? It can also be used to input the detonation codes.
All right.
You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got 1 of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy.
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in 1. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen.
So you have to go back to the cold room to change the shape of the key.
And then run back and put it in, and then go back to the hot room and wait for it to heat up. Run through the cold room as quick as possible. Get back here and put it in while it's still hot.
One's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that is the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right.
'Kay.
All you do is insert the card key.
This is the dumbest
You insert the key
goddamn
into the
video
module,
game.
The hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake. Who's that?
Oh, I've been seen. Wait, there's the key.
The key fell on the
Falls
train.
into the computer or what?
No.
Snake, this is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Kakarot!
So wait. What's happening right now? Oh, God.
You gotta get the key.
Also, my rations are still frozen. Well, what's over here? I haven't gone over this way yet. Is there a way down? Nope. We just gotta run all the way back and kill a bunch of dudes.
You gotta go down and get that key.
You gotta go down to get key.
Gotta go down to get key.
Oh my God. Come on, baby. Do they not climb up? I mean, I'm okay with it if they don't. Wait a minute. Oh, they lost me.
Nice, good job. Go down.
Working on it.
Andy, go down and get the key.
Shane?
Andy, go down and get the key.
What are we doing?
I could have gone for so much longer. You
I
made me
know.
laugh. Trying to keep up that breath control, BB.
I don't know.
Oh, you gotta
where...
go in the water?
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
don't
go in the
know.
water? Oh my
I don't
god.
know where it is specifically. I think it's back this way.
Oh my god. I'm so stressed out for you.
There it is. Oh, nope, that's a bomb.
That's a bomb.
Where's the bomb? Hold on. Hold on. Is it over here? Yep. Oh my god. Hold on. Throw that away. Fucking picking up bombs. It's trash. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Oh boy. Well, I got a ration. That's something. But it's frozen like the others. I'm trying to find the key, and I forget where it lands.
Andy has to find the card key.
So I guess we're gonna go back this way. I already picked up a bomb, which was fun. I like this backing track. Once in a while, you just hear zoom. Ration. Oh, I'm full up on frozen rations.
Oh man.
Can I like
Frozen
see it
like a
with,
hungry man.
with like thermal goggles? Does that make shit show up? Oh, PAL key. Okay,
Hooray.
I got the PAL key. Now I have to go back up and put it in the thing.
It's so cold.
Yeah. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, I wanted the body armor on. Zo.
Hey Andy, do you agree that the opening to the Power Rangers movie is probably one of the best openings to any movie of all time?
I never saw the Power Rangers movie. Don't be mad at me. I've never seen it. And you want to know something even more upsetting? I barely ever watched the Power Rangers.
That's beside the point.
I don't see how.
That's besides the point.
I don't see how.
Okay, so the movie opens and they go fucking skydiving. And they do skydiving tricks and shit.
It really doesn't take
It's
much
so
to impress
dumb.
you, does it?
It's so dumb that they like movie starts and it's them in a plane or whatever. Or wait, the movie doesn't start with them in the plane. Sorry, it's like the first scene obviously sets up the movie and the bad guy, but then the second scene is them skydiving.
This is going to be really
out of the
fun.
plane.
Can you tell me everything that happens in the Power Rangers movie? This is going to be really fun, I think.
So there's like a purple guy who has like goop, and he's trapped in this vault that is dug up during a construction site. And then the Power Rangers have to go fight him, but he covers everything in goop. And then there's a little boy who's having parental issues with his dad. And so then the Power Rangers help him overcome his family issues. But then the Power Rangers lose their powers because of the purple guy with all the goop. And so then they go to another planet and they get the Ninja Ranger powers and the Ninja Zord. And then the Asian one is mad because he's a frog.
The Asian one is mad because he's a frog?
Yeah, because his animal's the frog.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, let's turn off these cameras, shall we? And
then that year for Christmas, I was a Ninja Ranger. I mean, for Halloween.
How do I... Oh, there we go.
I said that year for Christmas, I was a Ninja Ranger. I'm dead.
Okay, we put the first key in. Room temp.
Are you happy that I told you all about the Power Rangers movie so you never have to watch it? Now
Yeah.
you know the whole thing.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1.
Really great.
Now, PAL number
2. Freeze the key.
Freeze the key. Ha! I got out. Idiot. Okay.
Andy, who's your favorite Power Ranger?
Who's my favorite Power Ranger? I don't know enough to answer that question.
You can have a favorite and not know anything about it.
I don't know shit. All right, we're going to hope that the alarm doesn't go off when I just beat the crap out of this guy.
Is it
Nope.
the pink one?
Definitely
Is
did.
it the yellow one?
Where did he go? Where'd that
Is it-
sneaky snake go?
Is it the black one, who is both a black person and black in color?
The second Black Ranger was a white guy though, I think, to my recollection.
The Black Ninja Ranger was Asian. It was the Asian one, the frog.
I got it. Yeah, Black Ninja. Yeah. I think you're right. Okay, so you need to keep me distracted with things right now because we are in the absolute stupidest part of this video game. Which is when I have to climb these ladders over and over again because now I have to go back and freeze the key and then make it back here in enough time so that it doesn't warm up again.
Okay.
This is the dumbest thing. And then I have to go and heat up the key. Like, this is the stupidest fucking part of any goddamn video game ever.
So I'll give you a fun fact about me. I was obsessed with the Power Rangers for a long time. I had all the toys, and I used to set them up on my dresser before going to bed at night. And then I would set them up in weird little scenes where they were fighting. So no big deal. And then also I had one of the VHS tapes, but only one. And it was the 2 girl episodes where one they fight a big flower, and then in the other one they fight like a big purse.
A big what?
Purse? There's a big purse turned bad guy.
Definitely thought I heard you right.
So that was the whole shtick of Power Rangers is Rita Repulsa would take a regular item and infuse it with
Where's that?
bad juju or whatever, and they would become monsters. And so they were every day. So one week it was a high heel, and then another week it was a purse, and then another week it was a water bottle.
Sounds really cool, Shane.
It was super good.
Sounds real cool.
So the flower one and the purse one were on the same VHS, and I watched them a lot. And every now and then the Power Rangers would be like, I have a special weapon that I've never used before and I've never talked about, but this is my special weapon. And the pink Power Rangers weapon were Olympic dance ribbons.
Okay. Yep. I know what you're talking about.
And so she pulls them out and she dances around with these ribbons and wraps them around the flower and zaps it or something. And
Great.
the Yellow Ranger, her special weapon was Psy or something cool like that. Right? The Black Ranger, his special weapon was a trident, I think.
Oh, what? That's dope.
Maybe?
Hey, look.
Yeah.
It's cold now.
Okay, go. Run.
Working on it.
Run.
I need another chaff grenade. And we're going to get the hell out of here.
That's basically all I have to say about the Power Rangers. I mean, they had their own version of Team Rocket.
Did they?
They had Skull and Dorcas. I don't know his name. I don't know. I don't know their names.
That's clear. Okay. The card is cold and it shall remain so as long as I hoof it.
Oh, sorry. Skull and Bulk.
Bulk?
Yeah, chubby, bulk. You have a bulky frame.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, did you get it?
Mm-hmm. Let me up. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh, Bandai.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, 30th, 1995. Despite mixed reviews, it was a modest financial success.
I like the word modest in that.
Oh, God.
Stunned you. Okay. Do I have time? I'm just going to let the camera see me, I guess. Got it. Okay. We're in. We did the cold key. Wah, wah, wah.
Good job.
Thank you.
So originally, the Green Power Ranger was bad. He was the bad guy.
Okay.
Rita Repulsa found someone who fought as good as the Red Ranger and turned him into the Green Ranger for her own purposes. But then eventually,
Opposite
he has
color.
a change of heart. He has a change of heart and becomes the White Ranger and leads the Power Rangers to victory.
I'm out of here. Oh, so he becomes the White Ranger. I remember this.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
I think I had a White Ranger toy.
Have we ever talked about how I really like claw machines?
No, strangely.
Like I love claw machines a lot.
Watch me just kill a man real fast.
Do it. Missile him in the face.
Nope. Got him.
So one time in a claw machine, I actually won Power Ranger gloves that had little sound discs in them. So when you moved your hand or applied pressure to the fingers, it made the
Oh my god.
sound.
What? Really?
It was so fun. Yes.
That's
Yes.
ridiculous.
Yes.
But I love it.
I spent probably like $30 or $40 trying to get those gloves, but I got them.
I like that phrasing. Spent $30 or $40 trying to get those gloves, like you had to haggle repeatedly with a salesman. And he just kept saying no and no and no, and then finally he was like, "Okay, $30 or $40." And so I gave him $30 or $40. Okay.
I wish I still had those gloves.
We got to go do the big backtrack now. We have to go all the way back to the hot room, which is up 2 elevators.
Where's the hot room?
Where we started today.
Is it really?
You'll see. All right, let's get another chaff out.
The last time we rode a big spooky elevator together, we were playing Star Wars.
That's true. Actually, what's over here? What's up here?
What if it was a shortcut to the hot room you never knew about?
Don't shoot me. Yes.
It is not.
Okay, we're going to throw another one. Because I'm terrified of getting shot to death. Okay, we made it.
There's so many guns.
This is way too many guns. It's insane. All right. Now, let's get just a real person. Oh my god, there's people in here now. That's right.
Johnny Real Guy.
I completely forgot about there being actual real life people in here when you come back.
There's still stupid fucking crows.
Yeah, a lot of crows. Ravens.
Ravens? Basically the same thing.
Okay. Now we ride this up.
You killed our human father.
I myself gave birth to all these ravens. They shot out of... Their eggs flew out of my cloaca.
Slurp. Slurp, 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 slurp.
Never do that.
I think a fun job would be to just make up like comic book onomatopoeia words to write for sound effects.
Schlorp
To
is a
just be
fun
the
one.
person who decides what the sound effect is and what the word is going to look like.
Uh-oh.
I think that'd be a
It's
fun
about
job.
Naomi Hunter.
Oh.
This is an important
Then you should talk
cutscene.
to
Sorry.
the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
I'm
Click.
still listening, Snake.
But I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
Sure.
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but
What are you trying to say?
it's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
Okay.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
Did she?
Nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he
I don't
still
remember
hasn't
that
questioned her.
It's before the
Okay.
game starts.
I'll ask him
They
myself.
talk
Mhm.
about they talk about it and how
Colonel,
she injected you
What's
with
new the
nanomachines
Naomi
and
situation.
all that
I
stuff.
just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want
Ba-bam.
to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well,
The gross
I'd like to
kind.
avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
We don't even have any sodium pentothal.
Naomi. I can't believe it.
She
That
said
means
that
the
she was gonna
Fox
let me
Dye
strip
I
search her
see
later.
must be around somewhere.
Now I'm gonna feel
Listen,
conflicted about
I've
that
got
when I
bigger
do
things
it.
to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
I don't have time to think about my health.
All right, that's elevator 1 of 2. Oh, look, there's
Okay.
an item up there.
That was an important cutscene. Good job.
Yeah.
I need to know what's going on. So Naomi used to be on the phone with us.
That gun just immediately started. Thank goodness for chaff grenades. Hey, let's go get whatever this is. Nope, it's just bullets.
Just kidding.
All right. Elevator number 2.
Take me to the hot room.
Has my PAL key? Nope, it's still cold. I think it keeps its temperature for longer than I remember. I still do think it's tough. All right.
Maybe as a stronger and wiserer adult, it'll be easier for you.
Maybe.
Maybe the times of COVID have made you a better video game player.
Yes, of course.
They've thickened your skin, toughened your grit,
Toughened
scraped
my
your
grit.
holes, and thrust their fist inside of your colon.
They did all that, huh?
Is that literally not how you feel every day right now?
Yeah. No, I mean, I get it. That's real.
That's exactly literally how I feel every day. It's like COVID just did the fucking snap of the rubber glove and it's like, bend the fuck over. So it's like, I can't.
I don't remember if I have to stand in here, but I'm gonna stand in here.
Is this the hot room?
Yeah. So it's definitely normal temp now.
You're gonna freeze your ration.
Yeah, which is good. I gotta wait for both of those things to happen.
Stand in front of the steam.
That hurts me.
Oh, does it?
Now, another thing that I don't remember, I don't know if this is just like my expectations of how Kojima designs video games or whatever, but I might have to have if I keep the PAL key equipped, it might keep it warmer once it's hot.
Like you're holding it.
Yeah, it's like I'm holding it. I don't remember if that's true, but I'm gonna do it anyway, as much as I can. I mean, I have to open doors, so I got to switch to the key card, but that's the kind of bullshit he does in video games, and I wouldn't be surprised. Man, if we can beat this game today, that'd be awesome. I think we can. It's just like, once I do these keys, it's just like a couple boss fights before the end, and then cutscenes, right? Like, okay, it's hot and my rations are unfrozen. Let's get out of here.
Oh, look at her rations. They're unfrozen.
Wow. All right, we're holding the PAL key, and we're gonna
Just fucking garbage.
We're gonna run. We're gonna run through this whole area.
Hello, my name is Shane, and I am trashed.
I don't remember if I get attacked by more dudes or what, or if I just ride these elevators with no consequence. I'm gonna get a gun out anyway. Don't fuck with me. Okay. Great. Good. Yes. I need my chaff grenades out now.
Run.
Go. Come on, baby.
How come the elevator works even though you chaff grenaded?
Because nothing makes sense. Who even cares?
Listen, I don't care. I have to ask the questions that people are going to ask.
I know you do. It's your sacred sworn duty. Oh, wait. I might need a gun.
I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of the people.
The most important thing is going to happen. This is the most important section, which is that I have to run through the cold areas without incident. Or without spending too much time. Otherwise, it's going to turn into a room temperature key again. Okay, here's a phone call.
Snake,
Oh!
Can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes. But not everything I said was a lie.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my
The
real
piano.
name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification. But my reason for getting into genetics was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia?
I was a dirty
What's
little
now
orphan.
known as
Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone
No one
for
tries
so
to understand
long
dirty.
until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother.
Yes,
You.
Frank Yeager.
What?
Gray Fox.
He
The
was a young
ninja.
soldier. When he picked me up near the Zambezi River, I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me.
It's not frozen rations.
Frank Yeager, the man who you destroyed, was my brother and my only family.
No.
No.
Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my
Gray
one
Fox is the one
connection.
too, right?
He's the ninja
only
boy.
connection
Yeah.
I have to my past.
And And he brought you back to America.
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple.
I did do that.
I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2
Yes.
years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother.
Aw, Dr.
Afterwards,
Clark.
I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come
I mean
here to
Frank
kill
Yeager.
me?
I mean your brother.
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox, no. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people.
Mm-hmm.
First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
I love the way his fucking writing is like.
Heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an
I
extreme
know all these
apoptosis.
video gamers, these
Then,
gamers love to
the
hear
victim
about
dies.
TNF epsilon.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time?
I don't know.
Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't.
What?
You were
It
injected
was
with
the
Fox Die as a part of this operation.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
I knew it.
Huh?
Said it from stream
The
one.
real thing I
Jeez.
wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Hey,
Snake!
you get off that codec.
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Obviously.
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right
Snake.
now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Yeah.
So you're an asymptomatic carrier giving it to everybody else, or what? It's deactivated inside of you?
That's a question. Yeah. That certainly seems to be the case.
Oh, did we not ever find out?
Oh, we definitely do.
Okay.
I don't remember if it's a part of this game or not, but we definitely find out. I don't know. We'll run in with this. I gotta go quick, otherwise... My key.
My hotkey. See what I did there?
Mm-hmm.
That hot.
Okay,
key.
don't know which way to go. I'm gonna go this way.
Run, brah.
Yes. Awesome.
Run,
Okay.
brah.
Yes. All right. I need the chaff grenades out again. I think. Whatever, I don't need that.
Don't fall in the hole.
I won't.
You definitely need the chaff grenades. Like 2 of
Yeah,
them.
for all them guns. Okay, now we gotta climb up all the ladders.
Ma, y'all seen my chaff grenade? Ooh.
Okay. And theoretically, since I've gone quickly, it should still be a hotkey.
We'll find out. You can check it, right?
Yeah, I can check it. I know it's still hot, but
Hmm. How do you know?
it's still hot.
How do you know unless you check?
See, it's hot.
Think that.
Now I just gotta get by this guy again. How far down is he? Okay, well, we can do that same thing and chuck a stun grenade as I go by. Got hit a little bit, but life goes on.
Go to Jerb.
And yeah, okay. They
Sucks.
locked me in there. Wait. I'm pretty sure I can just call Otacon about this. Nope. You're not gonna let me
You have
put
to
the
put it?
key in? It's still hot. I have a gas
Oh my God.
mask.
Is it filling up with gas?
No, I just can't breathe.
Oh. You can't put the key in, though?
No.
Oh my god. Andy, what's happening?
I don't know. Hold on. Now I'm gonna die.
Wait, put in the middle one?
Can't I call Otacon?
No.
I don't know how that was supposed to go.
Snake! You made it.
Wait. Oops.
You're right outside of the door?
Yeah. Hold on.
Are you supposed to chaff when you get to the room or what?
Okay, my Palkia is still in the right spot. Yeah, I can just chaff. I can do that. And okay.
Yes. Good job.
Thank you. All right. This is a very important cutscene.
Because you just launched the missile?
Yeah, you get it.
No, why?
God.
None of that actually makes any sense, however, because to successfully convince me that they'd already activated it, all of their weird candid conversations, they had to assume I was listening in.
Snake, now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude.
Yep.
Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you
I'm
talking
sorry,
about?
too.
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief.
Is that Liquid Snake?
Octopus didn't survive the
Oh!
thanks to Fox Die.
Do you mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did
Oh my god.
Watch.
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine. To me, their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Oh.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Liquid.
I love that hair.
You've served your purpose.
He just lets his hair down.
Yeah.
May die now.
Also, if you're at all able to recognize voice actors, it's obviously Cam Clark both times. Like, both those characters are Cam Clark. So maybe you might be like, oh, I guess they just couldn't afford that many voice actors and they had him do double duty. But it's also like the twist is like, well, okay, but he wasn't doing a very good different voice. It's still obviously the same voice. Gas mask. I think maybe now I call Otacon. Yeah.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
See, I remember a few things. All right. Oh, there's a ration in here. Why don't I just use one and pick one up? Bloop.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm
Thanks.
opening the door.
Snake!
You could have just done that instead of calling me.
I know,
But-
yeah.
Okay.
Snake!
Oh! Did you see that?
What the hell was that?
Liquid ran by really fast and it made this little like booka booka sound effect like oh. So fucking funny. Okay, let's get a real gun out. Also, I haven't saved in a long time. Like all session. So why don't I make a real save?
Call me Ling. Call me Ling.
And you know what? I'm going to listen to what she has to say this time. I'm going to let her tell me something.
Kimmond room.
You can do it.
Oh, that's okay. That's all she had. All right, that's fine. I was kind of hoping for like a Chinese proverb or something, but okay.
She's Korean.
She's not Korean.
Isn't she Korean?
I don't think so. I think she's Chinese. The voice actors might be Korean. I don't know.
Oh, maybe. We did look it up a while ago.
Yeah. All right. Let's go see Liquid. Liquid!
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 Snake! Did you like my sunglasses?
Oh my god. Of course he doesn't have a shirt on.
Oh, he's always shirtless from this point on.
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
In every game.
Manipulate you more easily.
No.
And you performed quite well, I must say.
I can see why this is that person's husband.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn snake.
What?
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Armstech president and
True, in
DK
fact.
Octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox Die.
Fox Die? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
So many
Spy working in
twists.
the Pentagon.
I know.
He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Die's program just before the operation.
Yeah, so she made a
But
change.
No one knows how or why.
Got it.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Die's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Die vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine.
Along with $1 billion and the body of Big Boss.
Anyway,
Is that really what the
it might
list is?
prove to
Yeah.
be unnecessary.
They want the remains of Big
You were
Boss.
successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Armstech president and Decoy Octopus were killed by Fox Die. But Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that
Like
you
being
would be the
incredibly
greatest of
muscular.
children. The only reason
With love,
they
gorgeous
exist
health.
is so they could create you.
I was the...
And a 12-pack.
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you!
I'm not like you!
I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna shoot the warhead. Andy, where's the warhead?
Now he's
From
gonna
Metal
try
Gear.
and kill me first.
You gotta fight Metal Gear. That's the hospital, huh? Final boss?
No. But basically. Oh.
How do I stop it?
How do you stop it? And game. Here we go. Here we go. We're fighting Metal Gear, baby.
You turn the power off and stop it.
I just throw a chaff grenade.
Okay, how do you fight it for reals?
Well, Stinger missiles are important.
Okay.
And my recollection is that I have to target specific areas. Also, there are places I can hide. Oh, well, that says danger. That's not a great place, I would imagine. Oops. I need to target that dish, I think.
Nice. Oh my god.
Yeah. That's not wonderful.
Andy, don't get hit by missiles.
Working on it. Obviously poorly, but working on it. Yeah, I knew that was a bad attempt. I need to get this going earlier, I think. It's okay, I can just hit this continue button, because I don't care about, like, my ranking at the end. Okay. Skip.
S rank or you start over?
Wow. Okay. Okay, first of all, it won't let me target until he's, like, screamed. What? Okay, that was bullshit, right? Like, we all gotta recognize that that was bullshit.
That was unacceptable game to do. Oh my god!
Yeah, you like me just taking it right in the front there? Wow. All right. Excuse me. Oh, that was trash. It's used up like all my rations. I wonder if chaff grenades actually do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that might be like important. Obviously, this is not a good run. I'm just, like, experimenting. So what do you think I should do?
Snake, what happened? Snake.
I think you should probably shoot a missile and then get behind the
I mean,
tank.
Get behind the what?
The drums, the oil.
I think they explode, though, is the problem.
Well, then stay a little bit away from them. Like, shoot him right now.
I have to wait.
He's gonna roar at you. Shoot and go, shoot and go.
Wow, it's like slowing down. Yeah. They blow up and they hurt. It's bad.
Okay. And you can't get behind it at all?
I mean, I can certainly try.
If you go in a cardboard box, can it see you still?
Ooh. Well, it has a real
Laser?
close-up laser. That's not good. Yeah, okay. Well, the getting close to it seems to not be the right answer. There's another ration back there, though.
Nice.
I wonder if the answer is just beast it out. You know?
Think?
Probably not. But I am hurting it. It is wasting, like, all rations, however.
Okay. Get it.
No.
Two more. Two more. Oh.
All right.
That was close. That was close.
Yeah, but I wasted, like, all my rations, and that's not a great way to move forward, I think. Okay. Here's a new idea. Let's talk to Otacon.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You
Yeah.
can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes?
That's
Mhm.
right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors, do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a
Okay,
shield.
this is what I already knew. Try to hit it with a Stinger missile. Part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it'll open up. Yeah, the interior is a different story. Shoot a Stinger missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system. Okay.
It's not a weak point. I like
It's
to
a
name it as
character flaw. Yeah, ridiculous. I don't know. I guess maybe the answer is just be better, game better.
Yeah, shoot. So if you shoot its little satellite dish, right? You can run like around those things, and then just move out of the way when they explode.
Yeah, but they have such a wide range, and I can't run fast enough. And then I get another shot off, and he's already firing more missiles. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. What? Why can't I?
Probably destroy it.
Let's keep going. I'm just gonna face tank it as much as I can. Not a good idea because I'm already like dead basically. Yeah, I'm done. Okay. Maybe I'll I don't want to spend forever sitting here. We can Google.
Snake!
Boss strategy.
What do we got here? Metal Gear Rex.
After you disable floating missiles.
Oh, so chaff grenade actually does fuck with it. It didn't seem to work earlier, but maybe it was just bad timing when I tried it. All right.
So you chaff stinger.
Yes.
That's what this says.
Works for me.
Or stinger, yeah.
He's clearly firing right at me.
I don't know.
I mean, we all saw that, right? Okay, that time I get it. All right. Yeah, I'll give it to him. It worked.
Nice.
Let me... Come on, baby.
Awesome. Good job.
Wait. Shit. That was silly, but whatever. I'm gonna chuck a chaff. And then run and get this ration. And hopefully we're good here. Got him. Okay. Next part.
Did that do it?
And here comes ya boy.
Yeah.
Gray Fox. The name from
Gray Fox.
It sounds better than Deep Throat. So it is you. Snake. You haven't aged well.
I don't know if it does sound better than Deep Throat. Did you get quiet all of a sudden?
No.
Okay.
Fox, why? What do you want from me? I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me. Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her. No, I can't. Why? Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother. Fox.
This is not really the
I know, it's really not.
Brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her,
What an anime moment.
Yeah.
her that I was the one who did it. There you are. We're just running out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
What did he give me? Yeah, Ninja Boy.
Yes.
Oh, there goes an arm.
Now he can be like,
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use
oh my god.
royal harriers.
You just poked him into the wall.
Is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal. Destroyed the radome.
Aw, Gray Fox.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the code name Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox, can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Yeah.
Now,
Bye.
in front of you,
What?
I can finally die. After that, I
Can't do it.
Oh.
It's no good.
He won't let me hit the button.
neither truly alive,
I can't do it.
an undying shadow in a world of light. But soon, it
This is anime as
So-
hell.
finally is.
Like how? Like what? Push the button.
I couldn't.
Oh my god. Wow.
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Fire the stinger missile into Earth.
Foolish
Wait.
man. He
So much
craved
blood.
death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me up. Okay. All right, well, that sucked.
No, but don't go to the other laser.
Yeah, hold on. Let me up.
If it steps on you, you like automatically die.
I wanted to get... Yeah, I wanted to get, like... Oops. No. Because you can... Oh. My recollection was that I could target him from behind. But maybe not. Maybe this was a waste. Oops. Yeah. I guess I just got to get him from the front. But unfortunately, now he can do that sort of thing. Hopefully continue takes me right to that phase. Nope. All right. At least we know how to do this first one. Let's shoot another one. Excuse me. This is a bad idea. No! Alright. I should have the rations out. Not being an idiot. Wait a minute. How do I still have 5 out of 5 rations? Oh, I threw a stun grenade, or maybe is what I did on accident there.
So that's apparently the trick to the second part.
What?
Stun grenade. Stun grenade?
Really?
Well, because it's open, he's not using the cockpit anymore.
Shit.
So it says stun grenades and hit him from the side.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. What? That completely missed for no reason. Oh, God.
Okay, one more. Yes!
Well, that was trash. Skip the cutscene.
Yes!
Oh, I can't skip this, can I?
After Zanzibar, I was taken from the
Good. I can't do it.
I hate that I have to watch this again. So, anyway, what are you saying? What are you saying? I use a stun grenade and hit him from the side?
In its second form, Liquid will aim at you manually and track you with his own 2 eyes. The closer you are, the less chance there is to get hit by missiles. The only safe place is right behind him and right under him. Be careful not to let him step on you or die. Try to get out of his line of sight. Fire stingers from the side. If this is too difficult, you can just run around and fire stingers. It's very ration consuming.
Yeah.
Don't worry about using all your stuff. You'll never see it again.
Don't worry about using what?
Don't worry about using all your stuff. You'll never see it again.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. All right, we're skipping that cutscene. Idiot.
Don't laser me, don't laser me, Daddy.
Yeah, he's lasering me. I just want this other ration. Is that so much to ask?
No stun grenade.
Oh, yeah. All right.
This also says the unit don't lock on as long as you shoot your Stinger missiles and hit the body, you should hurt it. So if you were underneath it shooting it up, it should be okay.
Weird. Oh, fuck you. I do not want to do this part again.
Yeah. You don't even know auto lock-on system. Fuck those guys.
Damn it! Damn it! What am I supposed to... That's my last ration. I don't even know if either of those hit.
That one did.
Well, I'm gonna die, so... Damn it, damn it, damn it. Nope. Son of a... Alright, well, I'm getting a feel for it.
Poop!
I don't see that the
Snake?
stun grenades even did anything. I didn't notice them doing anything. Alright.
Yeah, Austin, we're in big boy territory.
We are indeed.
We're in big, strong boy territory. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was bound to happen. I threw a chaff grenade, right? Guess not. What the hell? None of them were hitting. That was ridiculous.
So weird.
Okay. Oops. Don't want to crouch. Chuck another chaff. God damn it. I knew that was about to happen.
Yes.
Okay, I hit it anyway, but it wasted a ration. All right, skip this cutscene, and now I have to wait through this one.
Now, in front of you, I can finally die.
No, I can't do it.
Zanzibar,
This is bad design
taken from the
that I have to sit through this every time I hit continue.
truly alive, nor
Now it's like
an undying shadow in a world of
it's like dying in Alaska.
but
Oh,
soon,
man.
soon it will finally end.
Okay, so this is an interesting... I was looking at a different thing. I don't know if I want to try it. I'll give it a go. Oops. There we go. All right. Now, while I'm under him, apparently...
Finally did 8 damage.
Okay, well, that's not a great spot to stand, I guess. Will you... Oh, I didn't have...
It doesn't matter if you have rations or not. Any stuff when you die.
You die instantly? Well, that's trash. Okay, we're gonna have another go at this. Supposedly the strat was like, the stun grenade allows you to run through and get behind him. I don't know that I like that. I'm gonna do what I was doing before. It seemed like it was gonna work okay.
Yeah. I think your first strategy was good.
All right, Stinger.
You were like hitting him from the side and running away. Yeah, that worked.
All right. I moved.
Trash robot.
All right, well, I hit it anyway. Come on, baby. Fuck.
I believe in you, Andy. You can do it.
Thank you. We're getting this. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. We're gonna get one shot off, please. And chuck another one. And there we go. Okay.
I can't believe he hit you one more time.
I know.
That was bullshit.
Super rude. And now I have all 5 of my rations. And I didn't waste one of those. So now we do the thing from earlier. What was my strat? It was just running around, right? Like I wasn't doing anything crazy. It's just that without the without the targeting system or whatever, his missiles don't always just fucking hit me like crazy. So I was running away and stingering him from the side, not even waiting for it to lock on, just kind of blind firing. All right.
Nice dodge.
Thank you. Oops. Just go! Alright, let's go pick up another ration.
Run away!
I'm working on it. Oh, he lasered me from there? Okay.
Goblin. A robot trash goblin.
Rude.
Yeah, there's apparently like a radius that you can be inside of where the missiles have less of a chance to hit you.
Where the wets do?
The missiles have a less chance to hit you if you're a little closer to them.
Yeah, I believe that. But when I get too close, there's the laser to worry about. This is going to be another trash run, isn't it?
Believe in you, Andy.
Thank you. He can't figure out which way to go. Oh, I'm empty. And I'm out of... Oh, God. No rations. Oh, great. Well, I don't know how I'm supposed to win now. Seeing as I ran.
On the other side.
I've passed the point, Shane. I've passed the point where now I'm demoralized. Oh, Seymour! Seymour's here. I appreciate you bringing Seymour into this.
Make Andy feel better.
It's a big help.
He's burning too. I'll get him close to breakthrough. That's how he says. You can do it, Andy.
Thank you. Thank you, Seymour. No! Stop going up against the... Ugh, controls on this game leave a lot to be desired.
Just chaff, and then here. You can do this whole part without taking damage.
I actually can.
Yeah. Very good, very good.
Oops. Yeah.
And sometimes those stingers go just all over the place.
Yes, they do. Oh, I'm already full. No. Oh my god, have to turn all the way around. Yeah, that was gonna happen. It's so dumb. Look at his health.
Yeah, that's bullshit. This fucking game did that shit on purpose, too. Where, like, They could have made it so that the last hit would just kill it.
Yeah.
Or
What?
Just enough hit so it doesn't kill it.
There we go. God.
Hate it.
Okay.
Now,
Let me look at this again.
in front of you,
See what other strats we've got here.
finally die. After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. But soon, it will finally end.
All right, we're gonna try. We're gonna try one more time. The stun grenade gambit.
Okay.
Oops.
Metal Gear.
I'm gonna waste all my stingers again, I think. Now I can't even see where I am. Gotta use the radar.
Oh!
Buddy, will you just let me be in between your legs? Is what he said, or whatever. Come on.
I feel like we're playing Pikmin. This is a Pikmin moment.
Fuck. I am wasting stingers. I'm gonna have to go pick some up if I'm not careful. God. I mean, this could take a while.
Nice.
Thank
That was
you.
a good hit.
Thank you. Ugh. Now he's gonna laser me. Use a ration. Okay, great. Is another stun grenade gonna help? Ow. That hurt. Okay. What?
Shit.
This is really a janky way to beat him, but if it works, it'll work. Oops. Don't laser me.
Don't laser me, bro.
Yes.
Fight me, daddy. Fight me, robot daddy.
Oh my god. Look at his health.
I see it.
That's
that same
absurd.
bullshit where you do just enough to not kill it with that hit. That's
Oops.
built into the game.
Come on. Yes!
You know that's fucking built into the game.
Yeah, you
that
do.
you do just enough to not kill it.
Hell yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
Job. Rash robot.
Don't worry, Shane. The game isn't over yet. This is what I mean.
I demand the game be over. You have to punch him. You have to punch him in the face.
You know I do. You know I have to have a fist fight with Liquid.
Do you? So if you die at that, do you start at the beginning of the robot fight?
I really hope not. Do I know the real answer to that question? No, I don't. I have no idea.
Liquid, you're still alive.
Liquid.
I won't die as long as you still.
Are they actually twins or are we clones?
You're both
The
clones.
revolution was a failure.
Just because
You ever
you're-
meet-
but they were made at the same time.
doesn't mean I.
But do we meet who we're cloned from?
Well, we killed him. We're clones of Big Boss.
A world where warriors
We killed him
like
in
us are honored
Metal
as
Gear
we
2
once were.
on the NES.
We should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things
We were
different
desired.
now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be.
Someone who needs to be
We're
British.
losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and
Billion
order back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then we'll steadily expand
Oh, right, I can look.
our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be
What are you
war.
supposed to be
But
for?
the problem
Nothing.
is balance.
I just forgot that I
Father
could look
knew
around.
What type of a balance was best?
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie. So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you?
Yeah.
Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
I did kill a lot of dudes.
Inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were
And we did make
created
fun of
to
him.
be that way.
Mm-hmm.
Created?
Les enfants terribles.
Les enfants terribles. Terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s.
Do we not know we're a clone?
Artificially created
We
the
do
most
now.
powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby.
The super
They
baby
fertilized an egg
method.
with one of Father's cells, and then
Les enfants incroyables.
babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Oh wow.
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born.
It's not how genes work, but okay.
You and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different.
Yeah, it's Austin.
Digital.
Austin's referencing Metal Gear Solid 5.
With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA,
Look at this live action footage.
More than 60 soldier genes
Oh.
for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial.
Well, okay, so this is something that's actually kind of interesting. That's like a big part of Metal Gear as a whole series, which is the idea that they can like try to select genetically and you know, sort of nature and nurture their way towards the perfect soldier.
Are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
And they play with the concept over the course of the series, which is pretty cool. It's an interesting idea, but like they also really like explaining it.
Created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments. 1991.
It all started back in 1991 in the Gulf War, you see.
Soldiers with the soldier genes.
Mako energy.
Yeah.
Thousands of returning soldiers complained about.
Oh my god.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon.
Really, it was about genome stuff.
Post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes. They too are our brothers and sisters.
Oh my god.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Go for it.
Success? Don't be a
Gulf
fool.
War
They're a complete
babies.
failure. We
I
are
didn't like
on
that.
the verge of extinction.
Austin, we do have more game left, but it's just like,
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry
oh my god, have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Like, this is just he's doing a TED talk for me on top of Metal Gear. No, I have to fist fight Liquid, and then I think there's even one more sort of like escape sequence after that, but I think then that's it.
The same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I.
So basically endgame.
As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives.
Wait,
is a
we
response
don't mate with each
to
other?
Natural selection. It's called the cell.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes.
America would beg to differ with you on that.
For the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes.
Seymour.
That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me.
Seymour.
And then I'm going to go beyond.
I see more.
In order to break the
Not
curse
everything
of my
has to be a
heritage.
song, Andy.
And to do that, first, I will kill you.
Ba-ba-bum.
Punch it. Punch him in his face. Punch him in his 8-pack.
Look behind you.
Meryl.
Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman.
It's
Falling
my
for a
name.
man who doesn't even have a name.
I have...
We're both
No,
name.
we have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed, they've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Oh my god, is that a phone call right now?
Phone
Is
call.
that a fucking phone call right Oh my god, yeah.
What is the Pentagon Answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
Coming with
Not only
AWACS.
that, P-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What?
Yikes.
Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now,
I would be
if there's no
too,
more
to be
danger
fair.
of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to
This
drop a
game
nuclear
has
bomb to vaporize all
everything.
the evidence along with anyone who knows
Bioweapons,
anything.
Don't worry,
clones,
the
Gundams.
nuclear strike. I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
See, Colonel Campbell's okay.
If you do that,
It's okay, Snake.
New York's hottest club is called
Foxhound was
Colonel
already the
Campbell.
subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure?
Music. Music.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Well,
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake the Colonel.
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Liquid's just standing here while I'm on the phone too, right?
He's a ridiculous man.
Is this Abraham Lincoln?
He truly
Yeah.
believed that he was
Totally.
in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left.
I may have freed the slaves. I'm putting you in jail for a long time.
The president is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the
Jim
media?
Lincoln.
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story.
Abraham
We'll simply
Lincoln.
say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Ah,
Metal
yes.
Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
Because that's the
I
most
don't have
important
it.
thing, is the
I
weapon
see.
that we were developing.
Oh well, that's okay.
Oh
You
well.
two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret.
Dirty little
Can't
orphans.
be allowed to live.
Yeah.
Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do.
Jim Linkman. Yeah, nice.
Farewell.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me.
How?
Only your death can satisfy
do
me.
it.
Yeah, other
Only
people
your
made us.
death can return to
Yeah.
me what is rightly mine.
It's not my fucking fault.
She'll
Yeah, it's not my fault that Jim
beautiful
Lincoln put you
sacrifice
up
for a final battle.
It's not my fault I'm the dominant brother.
Do you see this?
Meryl,
It will be the
from that
time
angle.
limit for our final
Head of
battle.
Sorry, I can't
This
hear you very
nuclear
well
bomb
because you've
is
gotten
set
quiet.
to
Oh,
detonate
right.
at the precise moment
Right.
of her death.
I don't know what's going on with your sound. You sound weird.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
Oh, you have 3 minutes.
You might still be able to save her.
Punch her in the face.
Not her, him.
Enjoy one brief moment of love before the end.
What? You want me to have sex with her?
Cross this line.
What are we doing?
Fall. At this height, it will kill even you.
And notice that he says that, right? At this height, it'll kill even you.
Have at you, Snake.
Because you're regenerating. Wolverine.
I'm just gonna punch him a bunch. Ow.
Punch kick. Punch kick.
Yeah. Always the punch kick. Damn it. Ah.
What's wrong, Snake?
I need to be able to kill him. Damn it.
Better hurry. It's going to blow. Nice shot.
Reminds me of the Sephiroth fight.
Oh, jerk.
It's going to blow.
You don't have any rations?
No, I've got nothing. He took all my shit. Ah, crud.
No, you wanted to kill your naked bodies against each other.
No. Oh, God. I forgot he had that move. All right.
How come you don't have moves?
I know, right? I got no moves. All right, now we hit continue.
Oh.
Have at you, Snake.
Right? Isn't it nice? We're just here. All I have to do is succeed a fist fight.
Could you imagine if it started you at the beginning of Robot Battle?
I actually can't imagine it. It would be awful.
What a waste of 40 minutes.
Damn it. He does so much more damage with one hit than I do.
Have you seen his 12-pack?
Yes, I know.
Wrong, Snake. Nice shot.
Stealthy times. You go punch.
Come on, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get him. This is the dumbest looking fist fight too, right? Like we're just like running around and then...
But you're on Metal Gear.
Yeah, we're on Metal Gear, so it's really cool. By definition, this is like a perfect action movie moment.
It really is.
Oh, now I fell as a result of punching? Asshole.
Oh,
Alright.
right now, this is Scar and Simba.
Yeah, it is. Damn it. No.
My headbutt sucks, brah.
No. That was trash. Why am I bad at video games?
Oh, Andy.
What?
Nothing.
What do you want to say to me?
How come you can't push him off you?
That's a really good question. And why did none of those punches connect? Why can he just dodge and I can't? What? What's happening?
Austin said, have you tried punching his dick?
No,
I got all the
strangely.
rest, including this huge dong for you to punch.
No!
I wonder who came up with the word dong.
I don't know. It's a weird one, isn't it?
Yeah.
What? This is gonna be another real shitty nail biter.
It's going to blow!
How can I dodge? How do I even dodge that? Thank God for the continue button that takes me right back to this fight.
You can, when he charges you like that, you can actually punch him to knock him out of it.
I know. I tried that once and it worked, but it's... The aiming is... Not...
Yeah, aiming up.
Not easy.
Especially because he gets to roundhouse you like that.
Yeah. So rude. And then when I'm in the, you know...
Can you duck?
No. I mean, I can, but I don't know that it would do anything. Also, I was stuck in the middle of an animation. There's no, like, I can't cancel the punch, kick after I've already started kicking.
Nice shot!
As he kicks nothing. Nice shot! To me!
They were both kicking nothing.
It's a good thing Meryl isn't watching this fight, because this whole time she'd be like, oh,
Yeah, she'd be really, this is a real cringe moment here for, you know, as the young people say. It's very cringe.
It really is. Because she's like, did you guys have to take your shirts off? Number one. Number two, you have to fight on a robot.
Well, okay, but are you going to tell me that if you could fight on a robot, you would not choose to fight on a robot every time?
Not if I had 3 minutes.
Hey, I got him. I kicked him off. Oh, come on, but he had iframes up the wazoo. And then he charges me, and it's like nothing even happened. And I die.
Austin doesn't like watching you fail, so he gave you a strategy.
Each time Snake punches Liquid twice, pause for a moment, then punch Liquid again twice. Good God, really? The punch kick is the bad? Okay, we'll
Punch
try.
mode.
Ow.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Okay, well now he's like a master of dodging. Oops.
What's wrong, Snake?
Nothing, Snake. We art both Snake, brother.
I don't know about this 2 punches. It just seems to let him run from me easier. And then even when I try and do it, sometimes he just doesn't get hit and instead sidesteps me. Oh, that was a punch kick.
Nice shot!
Oh, look. Great. And then sometimes he just gets a counter.
What's wrong, Snake?
Okay, well, no. Screw that. Screw that whole strategy. Okay, well... Austin, I want you to go... I want you to just eat eat whatever people eat when they're wrong.
Oh my god, I broke it. Okay, got it.
That was the rudest thing that you said to me on stream.
Is it?
Maybe.
I don't think that's
Oops.
You ran to the edge, jumped on.
Look.
I believe in you, and you can do it.
Thank you.
Take him in his dumb face, jumping back. Even his abs.
Damn it. I've fallen off like 12 times already in this particular fight.
It's gonna be a dick.
It's going to blow.
I mean, that's not a good strategy.
Where'd you have your gun?
I was punching. Yeah, I wish I had my gun too. This is a bad run. I'm gonna die hard. With a vengeance.
We're so far away from them and hit you. That
I know.
hitbox is huge.
I know. It's crazy. Alright. We're gonna do it. This is the run.
Have at you, Snake.
Oh, thanks, Amy. I'm just gonna do this the punch kick my way. Where I fall off and die.
Yeah,
I'm what?
yeah, I'm falling off.
Yeah, I can. I have to mash buttons to make sure I climb back up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah.
Damn it. When he sidesteps me like that, I have no recourse. And I never know when he's going to do it.
Nice shot.
Fuck you.
Snake.
Better hurry. It's going to blow.
He tried to stomp me.
Hello. She's gonna curb stomp you.
Yeah. I punched. I was punching.
What's wrong, Snake?
Did it again, but... Oh, what's this?
If you'd like, I can see if there's a different guide for Andy-type players.
That sounds like the cat. I'm dead.
I've never felt more betrayed. Sometimes they just don't hit him. For no reason that I can, like, discernibly tell.
Nice shot.
Yeah, punch him in the back. Yeah. Punch him in his dumb back.
No.
It's going to blow.
No! And then sometimes I hit him one time and he goes into iframes, and other times I hit him 3 times. I don't understand the logic of this fight.
It's literally just here to pick you up.
It's what?
It's here just to piss you off. Like, you think you're done with the game, and the game is like, just kidding.
Yeah. Look at that. One hit and he gets iframes? What's that all about?
What's wrong, Snake? Better hurry. It's going to blow.
This is more frustrating than the Metal Gear fight.
Yeah. Watch a guide on it.
What does this website
Watch
say?
Watch a YouTube guide on it.
This just says punch, punch, kick him a lot. I don't know. I literally don't know. I may just have to do this until I'm blue in the face, and then the victory will feel really, really sad. Did you just trash me? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Are you using our own emote to trash me?
Maybe.
While I play a game for your amusement.
That's the tea, Penny.
What the hell?
What's wrong, Snake? What's wrong, Snake? Nice shot.
What's wrong, brother? Do your punch kicks bring you joy, brother?
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
It's going to blow.
It's no wonder you never win in Smash Brothers, brother.
I do win in Smash Brothers every time.
What's wrong, Snake?
Who takes a box into a Smash Brothers fight? Oh wait, so is this Ultimate Metal Gear then? Is that what that is?
Is this what?
Is his ultimate in Super Smash Brothers Metal Gear?
Yeah.
Oh, it makes sense.
I don't understand how to do this. What if I just look at a video?
Do it. Do it.
I don't understand how you're supposed to not just completely get constantly bodied by this dude.
I think you're getting frustrated.
I am.
It's bogging you down, brah.
No, I don't think it's changing my gameplay at all, Shane. I'm frustrated. But
look, I'm watching you play this game.
Have at you, Snake.
I don't want to watch this ad. I don't want to watch this ad with Peyton Manning in it. I want to see how people do this dumb fight. How are you doing over there, Shane?
I'm good. I was gonna make the bot say something, but you can't cheer your own channel.
You can no, you can't.
It's fine.
Wait a minute. Where the hell is the fist fight?
You can highlight my message though.
Here. Okay. I'm learning. I'm doing a quick learn.
I'm just gonna post some more tea.
I like that. Okay, yeah. Everything just looks like he's just punch kicking forever.
I think that's it. I think that's the fight here.
It's truly it. There's nothing there's nothing fancy. There's no cool strats. I just have to suck less. But I don't.
Kojima's final message is not everything has to be hard. And it's the hardest riddle of all.
What does that mean? Also, what is this area that it says I'm in? Supplierty?
Splurt.
Splurt.
It's a supply yurt. Oh my god, remember yurts?
Yeah, they're still a thing. No.
That duck, man, gets you every time.
Asshole.
Oof. Are you sure you ducking doesn't do anything?
Almost positive. Also, when those things happen, like I said, I'm stuck in an animation, and there's no like I can't stop myself from doing certain things at a certain point. And he moves really fast.
There's no motion canceling. It's
No.
not Street.
This is not a fighting game. As much as they want it to be right now, it's not a fighting game.
Snake Hadouken. Yes, anticipate his moves, brother.
Get off of there. That was good timing.
You're out of time.
Not out of time yet. Oops, right. He's got iframes. Asshole. Asshole.
You're out of time.
There it is. Oh my god.
Talk about my friend called RNG. His movements are different.
Okay. Even you wouldn't survive a fall from this height. I explicitly just beat the crap out of him, and he fell from that height. Remember that when he shows up again, not dead.
Meryl?
Nice. Nice.
God.
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
In here!
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
This vocal shit going on right now is so
Don't
funny.
say that.
Also,
But it made
there
me
are
realize
bombers coming to nuke the place.
During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of.
This game is so anime it hurts sometimes.
I held on to.
Hell yeah.
And that hope kept me alive.
They probably smell so bad.
Snake,
Yeah, I know.
I wanted to see you again.
Meryl.
Because I know we knew each other for maybe a total of about 5 minutes, but I'm in love with you.
What I'm saying is, I want your dong.
It's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
You saved her, man.
Bad news too.
Yeah, you
I hate
saved her, man.
Transformer name.
Oh boy.
You hate what?
I hate that he has a Transformer name.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out.
Otacon?
Yeah.
Like Decepticon?
Tunnel to the surface.
Yeah.
There's a parking
He's like an Autobot and a Decepticon had a baby, and they named it Otacon.
No, it's a small entrance to the west.
He turns into like a Geo or like a leaf.
Just unlocked.
He turns
Who do you think you're
he turns into a leaf.
I'll take care of security
Cute.
along your escape route too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
Oh my god, here's his monologue.
Uh-huh.
Doors is difficult work.
Ugh.
Do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through
That's not a
regretting
car,
the past.
Austin.
Life isn't all about loss.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, there you are.
A single bachelor's race car bed. That's it.
I've found a reason to live.
Good.
And it's you, Snake.
Don't
I love you, Snake.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl.
If
Don't
we-
you think you would turn into the bikes from Akira?
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something.
If we
about
both
your
get out of
escape.
this alive, you have to tell me what anime you like.
Thanks. Well, that sounds nice.
Oh my
I
god.
believe in you.
Oh.
Thanks, Snake.
Okay, but Loki, these two, their bond is real.
Let's get the hell out of here.
It's
What
so
about
good.
him? Where's Otakon?
I like how she calls him Otakon.
He's fighting
He's an otaku.
with his
He's an
old self
otaku. He's not worth our time.
to be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Okay, let's go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, we're in painful territory now. He has such a nice back.
Mm-hmm.
Meryl.
I'll catch you. Was that type of jump really necessary?
Snake.
Meryl.
Ma. Ma. Ma.
It started.
Yeah, cannonball.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
That way. Too bad.
We could just go right here if you wanted.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside.
Are neither of you
Please,
noticing the
clothes.
weird, conspicuous lack of Liquid's dead body?
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up.
Okay.
There's my sneaky suit.
My sneaking suit. Sneaky.
No, hey, listen, I am just gross in storytelling.
I can't hear you.
Looking good, Snake.
It's like, it sounds like I'm coming through an old computer.
Hurry!
You're an old computer.
I'm not an old computer. Oh. Right, I have to run. Oh, look, I have a ration. Do I have my stuff? I don't.
10 minutes?
No, that's a time limit.
I thought the game was done.
Dude, we got like 15 more minutes of video game.
Damn, no keys.
Oh, shit.
Keys.
Excuse me? Do I have to punch these dudes with guns while they kill me? Oh my god. I want in the gun. Give me in the car.
I don't want to leave.
This is so stupid.
Snake, hold on.
Austin, I would posit that Liquid like doesn't know anything about heights or what. Oh my god, this is so fancy.
Yeah. I told you there was an escape sequence.
Uh-oh, Snake. Checkpoint.
Here they come.
Esther says GTA.
Snake, clear a path.
I'm working on it, lady.
Okay, Snake, let's go.
But I'm gonna die. I only have this one ration, and it'll be really sad if I die during this part.
She drives so crazy.
Here they come.
We'll never make it. Snake.
No, we're not gonna make it. How am I gonna clear a path? How? Do I just shoot these guys? This is the worst video game section. And look. Great. Great. Great, great, great.
There's gotta be one more, right? Everything happens in threes.
Oh boy. But it's not gonna heal me.
Snake. It's not over yet.
Arr!
There, I died. He finally got a hit on me. Okay, well, we'll do this again now, too.
Can you call Mei Ling?
What, to save?
Can you call Otacon to get hints?
It's an interesting question about whether or not my my codec works in that scenario.
Damn, a surveillance camera.
She's so stupid. She just runs right at it.
Damn, no keys.
Between your legs. Yeah, get it. Punch on the key. Punch on the key.
Jump in.
Okay.
Well, that went a lot better that time. Oh, shit, now there's a guy just right here.
With your weapon button. Shoot him, Snake.
Oh, wait a minute. All I have to do is bust the hole open, isn't it?
Snake, hold on.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm doing a hell of a lot better for life this time.
Yeah.
It's all gonna be okay. But also...
Oh, wait, what?
Apparently I can call Mei Ling. No response. What about Otacon? No. Nobody wants to answer while I'm driving.
Smart.
All right. We're going to do this.
So she says just clear a path. You only have to clear the guys on one side.
I don't think so.
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. Okay, Snake, let's go.
Yeah, I'm in a tunnel. That's why the codec signal doesn't go through.
We're not out of the woods.
I love the chance to be like, okay, Snake.
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
Working on it, Meryl. This gun isn't easy to aim.
That's what she said. Yes.
Ugh. Also, you could just drive through them. This car seems like it's got a lot of, you know, chutzpah.
Get up and go.
Mm-hmm.
It's not over yet.
Liquid.
Get him. Get him, Andy.
Working on it.
Get it. He's so fast. You were shooting where I was. You should have been shooting where I was going to be.
Hey, he shot me, asshole.
Isn't that? Yeah, calm down.
Also, there we go. Got him. This is a ridiculous section.
Oh, hey, Koji, I hear you designed a video game. What's it like? Oh, it's pretty cool. If you die, you have to start way back.
Oh my god. Could you not? Also, why is it impossible to tell where I'm aiming? Why is this impossible? What is this? Seriously. Seriously? We're going to Google this one now, too. I don't even understand.
This is it. This is my Kirby.
Okay.
Worst.
Hold on.
Holding on.
It's possible there's other controls that maybe make that easier.
Like up and down.
We'll see. I mean, None of the rest of the game worked this way, but sure, never give me instructions.
Damn, a surveillance camera.
Oh, crap.
Damn, no keys. All right, keys.
All right.
I'm right here. Let me in.
I got it, Snake. Jump in.
All right.
Fire that machine gun with your weapon.
Okay, let's go.
Nice. Oh, I love how she hit him. I think she just crushed him.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Okay, so I can do that, but I can't. So that'll be helpful to determine where I'm aiming.
Uh-oh, Snake. Checkpoint.
Here they come.
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
That does make things a lot easier. But I have to hold triangle and press square. It's very odd. All right, let's do this.
We're not out of the woods yet.
Here they come.
We'll never
And then, as you may be able to notice, when I get hit, my aim direction gets, like, effed with.
Yeah. I noticed that during the Metal Gear fight, too.
Yeah.
Did it, Snake?
All right.
Okay, you got this. Shoot him in his face.
Wish I could skip this cut scene.
Snake! It's not over yet!
Liquid!
Oh my god.
I don't know if this is better. I'm gonna hazard to say that's not a good section to do that.
Oh my god. Probably a good part right because we move around.
Yeah. Come on, baby.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Now this is exactly the part that this is necessary.
Excellent. I'm proud of you, Andy. You're going to beat the game. You can do it.
Working on it. Aha! Come on. Oh, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I could be wrong, but I think that's the last actual gameplay, and the rest of this is cutscene.
Incredible.
Ah, feels good. Meryl.
Are you okay?
So, okay, so
Yeah.
you've seen pretty much
Just a little shook up.
everything that mostly matters from this first game.
It's no good. I
Um,
can't move.
What
Oh
happened?
no. Meryl's stuck into the thing.
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead.
What did you think about the craziness and the intrigue and the ridiculous oh look. Liquid's not dead.
This game is nuts on so many levels. Austin, delete your account.
And here it is. He finally had his heart attack.
Oh no. That's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate way to end the game.
Liquid's dead.
for now. For 5 seconds. Till the next game.
If he's dead, that means...
In a manner of speaking.
Don't say it, Snake.
Goonies never say die, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Campbell managed to call it off somehow. I don't remember anymore. Phone call.
There was no raid. It was just to scare them.
Colonel,
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid?
Repeating your last two words as a question.
Orders were rescinded.
Yeah.
The F-117s
Rescinded.
and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base.
Returned.
Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Also, I'm now the
Hooray.
president.
Stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel,
I wondered.
you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks.
All right.
Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not
Snake.
a colonel.
Yeah, that was a weird delivery.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expect you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Okay.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I
Fox.
understand.
Fox
Leave it to
Die.
me.
Gray
Okay,
Fox.
Roy.
Foxhound.
You're gonna be
And
okay.
Fox Island.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
It's literally
I've got
a lot
an
of Fox.
insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry.
Aw.
I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Sneak into your house.
Just tell me one thing
What?
about Fox Die.
Yeah.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now.
So this
I'm
is an
switching over to
important
Naomi.
part, actually.
Snake, it's me.
Mhm.
Naomi,
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him
Aw.
and to go on with your own life.
That's not what he said.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you.
Snake's
Aw.
such a softie. He's
Naomi,
lying.
Your
Love
brother
it.
just saved you,
Aw.
me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace.
Probably not.
No.
He wasn't really my brother anymore.
No, he was a
Since he
ninja.
fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost.
Like a ninja ghost.
A ninja
looking
ghost
for a
from
place to
Zanzibar.
Oh, yeah. Cry it out. Cry it out, Naomi.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am
Yeah.
I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to
Cryptic.
you.
I'm surprised this isn't like a real life scene.
Yeah,
Of
I
just two
know.
random.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life.
Naomi started 23andMe.
But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny.
Majestic.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is
Actually, it is, though.
Life.
Yeah.
You should tell me.
And live.
Am I infecting people?
Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live.
So, yeah, I don't remember if she explicitly answers that question. I can tell you that
that's how all life works.
that they do explain it later.
Loving each other, teaching each
And
other.
basically the idea is
That's how we can change the world.
it's kind of random. I think she
I finally
thought it would be
realized
more cruel
the true meaning
if
of
it was
life.
just like essentially on a weird random timer, like, yeah, and after X number of whatevers, then you die. And so he doesn't know when he's gonna go.
Look, I found this.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
That's
I only felt
everybody.
truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about
My
now?
genes.
What do your genes say
I
about
can't
your
keep
future
living in metal fear.
Maybe it's time to live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah, live for someone else. Like
Someone like you.
Naomi. I mean,
Maybe that's the
you.
real way to live.
I will be the best genist.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay.
David.
So where to, Dave?
His name is David. And so she calls him Dave.
I think it's
He's like, I didn't
a new path ahead.
I said David.
A new path?
New path.
Will we find it?
We'll find it.
Real Metal Gear was the friends we made.
What are those?
Caribou.
Oh,
And
caribou.
nations, The caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah.
You put on the Metal
Brings
Gear.
life to everything. It's a time for hope.
You're crunching out again.
I've lived here a long time.
No, I don't know why.
But Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all,
Am I crunchy?
Yeah, still a little bit.
It's weird. Maybe it's Discord.
Could be.
I think I'm gonna
My
like
lines
this
all look
new
good.
life.
come on. Let's enjoy life.
This is so stupid. Let's enjoy life. They definitively don't. I mean, they do, I'm sure, but
They don't have enough gas to go anywhere.
yeah, they die out in the middle of nowhere, Alaska. Here we go. In the 1980s, there were more than 60,000 nuclear warheads in the world at all times. The total destructive power amounted to 1 million times that of the Hiroshima A-bomb. In January 1993, START II was signed, and the United States and Russia agreed to reduce the number of deployed strategic nuclear warheads to 3,000 to 3,500 in each nation by December 31st, 2000. However, as of 1998, there still exists 26,000 nuclear warheads in the world. Womp womp.
Well, yeah, one day we got to hit that switch and blow everything up.
Right.
When the aliens attack, y'all gonna be happy we have that.
Credits.
James Flanders.
Idly ho. So, okay. I don't know what's going on with your sound or whatever, but I can hear you for now.
Is it still doing it? Is it doing it?
Yeah, it's like it's got a weird... It's doing like this weird crunching you down. Like, I don't know if it's your mic or if it's Discord or not. It's hard to say.
I honestly have no idea.
Yeah, it's like once in a while, like you'll sound like, honestly, I don't know. It's very odd. Oh well.
8.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? There is a post-credit scene. This is a Marvel movie. But what are your thoughts?
I think the Metal Gear we made along the was the real story. I think Austin's correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't even handle how many cutscenes this game had.
If you think this is bad.
This was a fucking RPG.
Yeah. Yeah.
This was half the length of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. This is incredible.
Whew. Oh, you should call those phone numbers. Yes. Oh my god, look at this.
I know.
Oh, is it a person on a...
It's just a fucking polar bear dragging his ass.
Global warming.
Yeah, global warming. So I'll tell you a couple things. One is that we pick up with the next game, and Snake is not with Meryl. Meryl's not even in MGS2 or MGS3.
Where is she?
She shows up in MGS4, but they're not
that's an acceptable answer.
They're not like together. I'm sure they ran off to some sort of Alaskan shack and porked it out for a while, but Snake essentially she what?
She wanted children.
No, definitely not. But well, maybe not definitely. But I think the more salient point being that development of Metal Gear does not stop. There are still people trying to make it. There's still like the Russian guy they mentioned, Gerlukovich, is still sort of like trying to get his hands on the tech and the test data and that sort of stuff. New versions of it are being developed by another part of the army. Like the Navy, I think, has their own Metal Gear program that they start making. And the long and the short of it is that at the start, and you'll if we ever end up playing MGS2, you'll see this. By the start of MGS2, Snake and Otacon, who does survive, team up to form essentially a 2-man NGO called Philanthropy. And their entire deal is Otacon uses his like information gathering and hacking whatevers, and Snake uses his like special ops training so that they can go and fuck up like infant Metal Gear programs. And so they spend that's like what they start dedicating their life to. And so, you know, he's still got a mission. And so when we see him at the beginning of MGS2, he's like infiltrating an oil tanker. Because they think there's a new Metal Gear prototype here, and they're gonna go fuck with it. Things go crazy from there, but yeah.
I'm into it.
So that's where things move from here, and then so MGS2 is really cool. I won't spoil the biggest thing. There's like a really early twist in MGS2 that all the marketing really like. Depending on whether or not you liked the twist, did a great job hiding or was really deceptive about. But it's like an hour or two in, some crazy shit happens that changes the rest of the game. And it wasn't in any of the marketing. But MGS2 is like, I think MGS2 is the best, like has the most interesting story, like the craziest things going on, and it's really cool.
Okay.
MGS3 is a prequel, and you play as Big Boss.
Oh, wow.
So you're still, it's back in the like 60s, I think, maybe the 70s. I can't remember. No, it must be the 60s. You play as Big Boss as a soldier. Yeah, it's the 60s. And it's like the start of Big Boss's story. Like, there are several games that follow him, and MGS3 is the earliest. MGS4 goes in the future of MGS2, and you play as Solid Snake again, and you're and things are crazy. And then MGS5 is another Big Boss game, but after MGS3. Anyway, it's all very complicated, but but it's all so good. It's all so good. Anyway, post credits.
You must
Credit scene.
allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live.
Well, we don't have
The
to talk about
important
Peace
thing is
Walker.
that you choose life, and then live.
I can't with that.
Ring, ring,
Yes,
ring,
sir.
ring.
The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of.
This is Revolver Ocelot, by the way.
Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman?
Solidus.
Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance.
So there was Liquid,
Wait.
Solid, and Solid.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. President.
Sure.
Oh god, I don't want to look at my score.
Solidus.
I saved
Now
27
we have to-
times. I continued 49 times. I was found 31 times. I killed 109 people. I used 117 rations. Ugh. But I got
Codename Iguana.
But I got the bandana and the camera. Bandana, I'm trying to remember. I want to say that's infinite ammo. Maybe not. It might be. That I can play with if I start a new game.
New game plus.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's a bit of a Metal Gear Solid tradition, the post credits phone call scene. Okay, womp.
Snake thinks he has it all figured out, but surprise, he's still a pawn in someone else's scheme.
Yeah, so that's another thing that gets worked on. Oh, thanks for the follow. That's another thing that gets looked at in MGS2 is the deal with Solidus being the president of the United States, who's also a Big Boss clone. How did we not? How is that not obvious to people? I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff. I would say MGS1 is really cool, but it falls short, I think, of its ambition.
Yeah, not my president.
Well, I didn't vote for him. Yeah, I think it falls short of its ambition of trying to be like really cinematic and like really like twisty turny crazy action movie, and also like preaching and like talking about nuclear disarmament and like all this other crazy stuff. And it's like, it does do all those things, but it's limited by the PlayStation 1 and it looks jank. And then also, I just don't know that I don't know that its writing was quite as good yet. And it's always kind of ridiculous, preachy writing, but like, I think MGS2 on the PlayStation 2 is a much like more polished package. And it's really cool. Also, it has a vampire in it. So like,
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to, I'm not saying we jump into it right away, but like, I would love to play MGS2 with you, because I think you'd get a crazy kick out of it. And also,
if I don't like the twist, we have to quit.
If you don't like a twist, we have to quit.
Yeah.
Would I do Substance? I would do whatever version is on my I think it's Substance or Subsistence. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's Substance. Is the version that's on the Xbox 360 Metal Gear HD collection that I own.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
There's various. There were like a couple, not like remasters, but essentially like remasters, like reworks of the game, or there's the original version of the game. But on Xbox 360, I own the collection that is MGS2, MGS3, and I want to say Peace Walker, all in one game. And then I own MGS4 for PlayStation 3. So if we ever want to do that, I could hook up the PlayStation 3 and do capture for that. And MGS5, if we ever really wanted to play that, we could. I don't know that we're ever going to get that far. But I'd love to play MGS2 again. It's been a minute. It's a really, really good game.
Okay, put it on the docket.
Yeah, definitely putting it on the list. Hell yeah. Going down to 2 days a week for a little bit. Not streaming tomorrow. Going to stream on Sunday and finish A Way Out. I don't know how long that's going to take, so we also should probably plan to have another game. If that only takes us like another hour of game to beat.
Well, next Friday, Mario comes out.
It's next Friday?
Yeah.
And you're gonna want to play that on stream and like not, like if we're only streaming twice a week, you think you can only play that twice a week? You think you can walk away from it and not touch it?
I thought you were gonna play it.
Well, is your idea that I make myself play it twice a week, and you ram ahead on your copy of the game?
I did not say that you couldn't play it off stream. That's not what the words that we said. That's rude.
But what would be the point of playing it off stream or playing it on stream if both of us are playing it off stream and getting ahead? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. I can play it on stream. It's fine.
No. We'll talk about it. We got to come up with a plan because I'm not.
Andrew.
What?
Andy. I played Final Fantasy VII for 3 months.
That's fair. You want me to suffer the same way, and I'll play it on stream. Okay.
I can handle it.
No, I can too. I mean, like, I'm just saying.
No, I want you to enjoy. It's your favorite franchise. Your favorite Mario franchise.
It's one of them. But I can enjoy it just as much on stream.
We'll talk about it.
We will talk. We'll have to have
we'll talk about it.
A serious big conversation.
After I go sleepy night, we'll talk about it.
Oh, you're gonna go sleepy night? I'm gonna get dinner. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna
thanks
go
for hanging out.
bed.
Thanks for watching.
Did you see the beat bags on my eyes?
No, I'm pretty sure you got rid of those in post somehow on your camera filter.
I didn't. You can see them.
But thanks for watching. We beat MGS1. You've seen it. You've experienced the first game. Congrats, Shane. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you. You tore up Metal Gear. Only took you almost 4 hour session. Good job.
God, those boss fights. Those boss fights made me want to just quit everything forever.
They were
Holy
very,
shit.
very rough.
Okay.
Not
thanks for watching.
because you were bad at them, but they were just rough.
Yeah, I get it. Okay,
Bye.